music, listen to my sweet woman whine. I've gotta face it 'cause I'm losing. I better have one more glass of wine, one more drink and a fifth to go. And I'll face the music note by note. She called a tune and I'll have to dance. So I'm gonna booze it in advance. And I face the music 'cause I like to booze it. Buzz on, won't lose it, 'cause I like to booze it. She's mad when I take a drink or two, and I take a few most every night. In fact, about 10 more than a few. Then I crawl home and I let her fight. The same old song in the same old key. She sets the beat while she beats on me. She got the talent, Lord it knows. You ought to see my torn up clothes. But I face the music 'cause I like to booze it. I buzz on, won't lose it, 'cause I like to booze it. I only drink when I'm by myself, or when I'm with somebody else. I'd have been drunk about an hour ago, but that bartender just too darn slow. I'm gonna catch it when I get home. My sweet woman's gonna break my bone. Get my kicks from the city lights. She gets the kicks going lefts and rights. But I face the music 'cause I like to booze it. I buzz on, won't lose it, 'cause I like to booze it. I like to booze it. I like to booze it. I've even been known to have a drink or two at times.
My mama won't give me no back pocket money. She's afraid I'll spend it on the girl downtown. One pocket money, just a nickel and a dime tag. Oh, it sure cut down on my running round. Back pocket money, folding cold cash, makes all the girls think that I'm fancy dan. One pocket money will make them girls more. Oh, I wish I was a back pocket money man. Well, strike wire much if he can't cold gone. Now the mama said to leave all little sister home. So she won't give me no back pocket money. Said I do much better than on the corner home. Back pocket money, folding cold cash, makes all the girls think that I'm fancy dan. One pocket money made them girls more. Oh, I wish I was a back pocket money man. Oh, I wish I was a back pocket money man.
I got in a poker game and with a full house and a little bit of luck, I won $3 in the milking machine, 2 snow tires, and a donut truck. So I'd be able to tell it apart, I figured I needed a name from a truck. Let's say truck what hauls donuts, I thought to myself. So that's what I named it, Giddy Up Donut. Well, I was painting the name across the back when the wife come in from the fields. I said, hey, I won me a truck and I'm going into business. She took a look at it and said, Yippee, big deal. Well, that sounded like a good name for a truck. When I painted it on, it made a weird looking sight. Giddy up donut painted all the way across the left, and yippee, big deal painted across the right. Then my little boy come running out the house, and he saw the big truck for the first time. He said, "Nay, nay, no, 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 no. Ain't that cute?" Little boy wasn't but 9. Now that sounded like a pretty weird name for a truck, but I went ahead and painted the name on the back with the rest. And I'll tell you one something. When I finished, you ain't never seen the back of a donut truck in such a mess. Well, I took off, driving day and night. Somewhere along the way, I must have turned wrong. Got to listening to the radio and lost track of time, and it is 12 years before I got back home. I guess the wife had got tired of waiting because she and the little boy were both gone. So I found me a bar and a drinking partner, and me and Skid Row Joe, oh, we hung one on. It is 20 years before I seen my boy again, but I knew him in a minute. It was 20 years before I seen my boy again, but I knew him in a minute. Still sounds right. It was at a truck stop, and I bought him a cup, and since he'd growed so much, I let him put some coffee in it. Boy, I said, my truck's got a name. How good a guesser are you? Well, his eyes met mine, and at the top of his lungs, he said, "Nay, nay, no, 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 no." Oh, did that do it? Tears of joy. I'd found my baby boy. He'd grown a lot, but he's still kind of dumb. But I could tell he's glad that he'd found his dad. He just sat there smiling and sucking his thumb. That's my boy. And from that day on, it was just the 3 of us. Me and Dingy and Giddy Up Donut together again.
I feel like a Frankenstein. I created a monster. This monster's only 5'2", hair of black, and eyes of blue. You better watch out, or she'll get you too. 'Cause I created a monster, a beautiful, beautiful monster. I went out nights all by myself. My baby stayed home sitting on the shelf. Her heart done turned to a piece of stone. Now she's out there all alone. This monster's only 5'2", hair of black and eyes of blue. You better watch out, or she'll get you too. 'Cause I created a monster, a beautiful, beautiful monster. I wish I had her back tonight. I'd treat her good and I'd do her right. But it's too late to stop her now. She's gone too far and I don't know how. This monster's only 5'2", hair of black and eyes of blue. You better watch out, or she'll get you too. 'Cause I created a monster, a beautiful, beautiful monster. I created a monster. Oh, what a pretty little monster. I created a monster.
The night was black, rain falling down. Look for my baby, she's nowhere around. Trace the footsteps down to the shore. Afraid she's gone forevermore. I I looked out to sea, and it seemed to say, I took you, baby, from you away. I heard a voice crying in the deep, come join me, baby, in my endless sleep. Why did we quarrel? Why did we fight? Why did I leave her alone at night? That's why footsteps went into the sea. That's why my baby is gone from me. I looked at the sea and it seemed to say, I took a baby from you away. I heard a voice crying in the deep, come join my baby in my endless sleep. Ran in the water, heart full of fear. Then the breaker I saw near, reached for my darling, held her to me, stole her away from the angry sea. I looked at the sea and it seemed to say, you took it, baby, from me away. My heart cried out, she's mine to keep. I saved my baby from my endless sleep, endless sleep, endless sleep.
I can't get across the street. I can't seem to guide my feet. I guess there's no hope for me. I'm drunk again. Friends that I met today spoke, then moved quickly away. But I'm sure I heard them say, there he goes, he's drunk again. I'm walking through a chamber of darkness. To all my dreams long ago I said farewell. Won't somebody please help me through this darkness? Guide me through these deepest pits of hell. My money's all gone and my clothes now are ragged. Many years ago I joined the ranks of fallen men, 'cause it seems that everywhere I go I can hear my friends say it. There he goes, he's drunk again. Oh Lord up above, what has happened to me? Must I live this life of bitter misery? Nobody knows where this will all end. There he goes, he's drunk again.
Fire burns. How it burns.
I played with fire, now I know that fire burns. Was listen to
trip to a nudist colony. For a 50-cent chance I was on my way to see things that I have read about, the goings on inside, sights to see behind that bench, the hides that they don't hide. Well, I saw me this gal at the nudist colony. I was walking along, she was walking in front of me. I noticed all her many charms, and believe me, she had quite a few. I wanted to take her in my arms, but I knew that wouldn't do. So I said to this gal at the nudist colony, why, it's hotter than sand, shall we go sit beneath a tree? She looked at me for quite a while, I guess I blushed a bit. Then she broke into a great big smile. Hot dog, I made a hit. Well, we talked for a while, then she gave me a smile and said, sure is warm, let's go somewhere else instead. So we found a great big shady tree. We left that hot old sun. I'd smile at her and she'd smile at me. Just watching her was fun. Yeah, we did have fun, but it's over and done for me. Now I'm back on my job down at the factory. Oh, I got me a wife, and I'll say one thing, you get just what you see. If you meet your wife like I met mine at the nudist colony. Yeah, I wish you could see that sweet thing that I met down at the nudist colony. If she ain't something else.
Dark angel, I know you've come for me. I know you've come to claim my soul for all eternity. I just had a vision deep down in my mind as I felt that bullet hitting my head, but I need just a little more time. Dark angel, I need a little more time. For I am still a young man, restless as I can be. I've still got so much to learn, so much to do and see. A woman made a fool of me, but I still love her so. She drove me to this suicide, but I'm just not ready to go. I'm just not ready to go. I'm just not ready to go. My mind's been so tormented, she treated me so cold. I wanted to possess that woman, heart, body, and soul. When I saw her with another man, she made me break down and cry. In a jealous rage, I pulled that trigger, but I really don't want to die. I really don't want to die. I really don't want to die. Dark angel, I know you've come for me. I know you've come to assist my change in personality. My breath is getting shorter now, and day has turned to night. But I'm not ready to leave this world, so please don't take my life. Dark angel, please don't take my life. Dark angel, I know you've come for me. I can see you standing at the gates of all infinity. But what's this? I'm in a hospital, and they tell me that it's not the end. Dark angel, I want to thank you, and I'll never shoot myself again.
locked those prison doors. My baby said she'd wait. The guards were a-betting 5-1 I'd try to hop that freight. So they put me in that cotton patch just outside the wall. All was a hoping I'd break and run when I heard that old southbound squall. I'm just 2 miles from the prison wall. I hear them hounds a-crying, but I'll never see that old cell again, 'cause I'm shot 4 times and dying. Laying in this railroad drain, how long can freedom last? See that train a-going overhead, like my life it's a-going fast. Chopping in that cotton patch, each day that train went by. To catch that freight was my only dream, and today I just had to try. I'm just 2 miles from the prison wall. I hear them hounds a-crying, but I'll never see that old cell again, 'cause I'm shot 4 times and dying. A month ago they gave the guard a brand new shiny gun. Said he'd like to try it out and wished I'd break and run. While he laughed, I grabbed some dirt and threw it in his eyes. I didn't even know if I could run 2 miles, but now I knew I had to try. I'm just 2 miles from the prison wall, and I hear them hounds a-crying, but I'll never see that old cell again, 'cause I'm shot 4 times and dying.
Mosquitoes buzzing round my head, Spanish moss for my bed. I seldom see dry land, 'cause I'm an alligator man. I hunt for gators all night long, sell his hide and then I'm gone. I date all the belles I can, they love the alligator man. This country is my home, from this place I'll never roam. I'm the leader of the clan, I'm the alligator man. When I bring my hides to town, all the people gather round. They just wanna shake the hand of the top gator man. Some people search this world for fame, but fighting gators is my game. See the scars on my hand, I'm the alligator man. A gator man until I die. If I'm married by and by, a pretty belle from the clan, I'll still be top gator man. This country is my home, from this place I'll never roam. I'm the leader of the clan, I'm the alligator man. When I bring my hides to town, all the people gather round. They just wanna shake the hand of the top gator man. I'm an alligator man. Yes, I'm an alligator.
I was married once to Betty Lou, and twice to Carol Sue. Those doggone women nearly drove me mad. I got hallucination blues. I started using LSD. It gave me quite a kick. Better than booze and easy to use, but it made me mentally sick. I'm on my way to Walpole Prison, got the monkey off my back. I'm on my way to Walpole Prison, and I won't be coming back. I took some knives and I killed my wives. I took off in the night. The LSD were offering me. I didn't know what I'd done until in court my case was heard. To send
man inside God was like. I'm on my way to awful prison, got the monkey off my back. I'm on my way to awful prison and I won't be coming back. If you ever attempt to use LSD, think about this story I've told. Bring and ruin and strife, maybe cost you your life and use up all your gold. I'm on my way to awful prison, got the monkey off my back. I'm on my way to awful prison and I won't be coming back. LSD made a wreck of me. LSD made a wreck of me. LSD made a wreck of me and I won't be coming back.
A lot of talk going on about these unidentified flying objects flying around all across the country and in the towns. Looks like it's going to be impossible to keep a panic down. But if you see a UFO boy or something unidentified flying around, you better keep your mouth shut, or they're going to prove for sure you ain't nothing but a nut. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. Swamp gas. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. My old hounds barked. They began to growl. I rushed out. Thought something was on the prowl. I saw this here shining like object. Lights flashing all around. Thought a meteorite done hit the town. I snuck up on this thing. It was a ship, all right. Heard that hissing sound. I moved in for a closer look. Didn't see nothing. Done gone, man. Swamp gas. Swamp gas. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. I was out hunting with my 22, and this here UFO come flying through. I took one shot, and the bullet went zing. And I looked again, but didn't see a cotton-picking thing. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. Swamp gas. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. It could be Uncle Martin from Mars, or some terrestrial being from some faraway stars. But here's a bigger blast. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. Swamp gas. Swamp gas, boy. Swamp gas. There's a lot of folks who saw this here thing. Pictures were taken. Police all around. Reporters for the mobs. They even sent a special intelligence man down. He checked all these stories in town and looked all around. And he called a special news conference. And somebody said, "What do you say, man?" He said, "Well, I've checked all these stories in town, and I've looked all around, and I've come to this conclusion at last. You people's been seeing swamp gas."
Pushers of men, children of darkness, servants of sin. I found me this pusher and I've sampled his ways. Jesus is my pusher now and he's pushed away my case. Well, I'm on a trip with Jesus, he's a pushing me on. My heart is filled with love, I'm singing a happy song. My soul is high on the spirit of the Lord. Jesus is my pusher and he's pushing me on. My supply was exhausted, on the brink of despair. I was searching for my pusher, but he'd failed me again. Then somebody touched me, and I turned to find Jesus, my pusher, and he's with me all the time. Well, I'm on a trip with Jesus, he's a-pushing me on. My heart is filled with love, I'm singing a happy song. My soul is high on the Spirit of the Lord. Jesus is my pusher now, and he's pushing me on. Well, I'm on a trip with Jesus, he's a-pushing me on. My heart is filled with love, on my lips a happy song. My soul is high on the Spirit of the Lord. Jesus is my pusher, and he's pushing me home. Well, I'm on a trip with Jesus, he's a-pushing me on. My heart is filled with love, I'm singing a happy song. My soul is high on the Spirit of the Lord. Jesus is my pusher, and he's pushing me home.
He had black eyes and coal black hair, a smirk upon his lips. 6 ways of dying, hung low on each hill. But he said he had come to find the man who'd gunned his father down. He had trailed him north, he had trailed him south, he had trailed him to this town. For 6 long years this man trudged on through wind and rain and snow. He had to find the killer, the man he hated so. The smell of death was in the air and hate was in his eyes. We knew before the sun would set someone was bound to die. We tried to tell this stranger to ride on out of town. We told him this was not the man who'd gunned his father down. The stranger wouldn't listen, he pushed us all aside. He walked up to the barroom door and quickly stepped inside. He glanced along the bar in this heavy smoke-filled room, singled out the big man, the one who'd made his doom. He dropped his hands aside his hips and loudly cursed his name. Said the time will come for payment when you play this deadly game. The big man froze a moment, then slowly turned around, and with that flash of anger, the stranger cut him down. A flash of flame was all we saw, 6 guns bark we heard. The big man pitched upon his face without a single word. The stranger knew a second late his downfall had begun. For though his hands moved to his hips, the big man wore no guns. The stranger looked around the room, then moved towards the door. He knew the chase had ended with his foe upon the floor. But he knew his fight was far from won, for he'd have to live this down. Of the day he shot a blind man in a sleepy cattle town. Of the day he killed a blind man in a sleepy cattle town.
still down by her side. The last word she said to me, Jimmy, I'm not mad at you for what you've done to me. 99 years to go. 99 years to go.
A tale about my friend, oh, in Tokyo. He plays a saxo, oh, he's crazy, and his name is
Kimono, 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 Kimono.
Oh, far away in Tokyo. Happy, happy Tokyo. There is a cat who plays the saxo. He's really hip and can he go.
Kimono, Kimono, Kimono.
Oh, he's the craziest we know. He can make that bebop flow. He's not a square but really cool. Oh, in other words, he's not a schmo.
Kimono, Kimono, Kimono.
Hot drums are drumming, the hip cats are humming. His hot lips are a blowing bell, going in Tokyo. Oh, if you go to Tokyo, happy, happy Tokyo. Just take this man and hear him go. Oh, I hear a Tokyo, yo.
Kimono, Kimono, Okie dokie, anybody know?
Skokie Tokie, come on man, let's go. Just take that crazy tenor saxo.
He's got the biggest light to blow.
Oh, Tokimoto, you a crazy nervous cat. That music are exceedingly the most but flat. Whoop, shoop, shaboom with your heart and the soul. Go, man, go, shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, send me, honorable cats, send me, ho-ho, if you go to Tokyo. And the diamond Joe will take you where to hear him blow. Oh, but here in Tokyo, oh, Tokimoto, oh, you are the end. Oh, so you play way out, my friend. Well, now I gotta go. See what I'm cooking at the Tokyo. Ohio, konbanwa. Sayonara. Thank you later.
A bluebird a-wing in his lonely way south, trying to escape from the cold and the drought. He is all alone in a cold gray sky. Fly, little bluebird, fly, fly, fly. North wind a-blowing, oh so cold. Poor little bird, he's so brave and so bold. He just keeps a-flying for a southern sky. His only hope is to fly, fly, fly. Well, he's not the only one that's on that trail. This old boy, he just broke jail. Always running, always afraid. The good Lord above knows I've paid. Train whistle morning, oh so low, and I don't even know where to go. I just keep following the rising sun. My only hope is to run. Well, I would like to give up and turn myself in, but they would only bury me under the pen. So I'll keep running until the day I die. The thought of this, it makes me want to cry. Train whistle morning, oh so low, and I don't even know where to go. I just keep following the rising sun. My only hope is to run.
The boogly woogly biggly with the oink oink. 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 This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. But this little piggy was a rock-a-boogie piggy, and he rock-a-boogied all the way home. This little piggy had the hot roast beef. This little piggy had nothing. But then this little piggy was a rock-a-boogie piggy, and he rock-a-boogied all the way home. Oink, oink, rock-a-boogie piggy, oink, oink, a rock-a-boogie piggy, oink, 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 oink. The boogly-woogly biggly with the oink, 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 oink. This little piggy ducked the two beat. This piggy thought walls was fine, but this little piggy was a rock-a-boogie piggy, and he rock-a-boogied all the time. Rock, little piggy. Yeah. This little piggy rock-a-boogie all the time. The boogly-woogly biggly with the oink oink. 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 The boogly-woogly biggly with the oink oink.
One day I was talking to a chimpanzee. I says, you'll be a hero if you listen to me. We're going to strap you in a missile, shoot you into space. Well, you should have seen the look on that monkey's face. I dressed our little hero in a Buck Rogers suit. The count was nearing zero, they was ready to shoot. The colonel saw the monkey and he hollers, what you got? I says it was a ring-tailed astronaut. The colonel, he saluted and the general did too. Said, blast that little critter off into the blue. But suddenly the monkey up and got away. He went looking for the SPCA. Across the launching pad I chased that little squirt. He bit me on the finger when I says, it won't hurt. I knew what he would tell me if he could converse. He'd say, Columbus didn't send no monkey first. I finally got him cornered up in the nose cone, but he jumped out of the porthole. I was left there alone. As they fired me into orbit, I sure could see the chimp had just made a monkey out of me.
What you say, boy?
Drunk,
I can't hear you, boy.
drunk,
Did you say drunk?
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mean old bottle they call moonshine, red with wine, so mellow and fine. Home all night with the swimming in the head, reach for the pillow, it's a whole darn bed. Drunk,
What you say?
drunk,
I can't hear you, boy.
drunk,
Did you say drunk?
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a low-down dog life, spin on a bar, dusk till dawn, and that's where you are. Out on a party, get groovy and tight, go home and forget to kiss your baby good night. Drunk,
Say that again, boy.
drunk,
Say it again.
drunk,
Speak up, boy.
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Gin is a drink so mellow and slow, get a little taste and you want some more. Start out walking and just can't go, reach for the knob at the whole darn door. Drunk,
What you say, boy?
drunk,
I can't hear you, boy.
drunk,
Speak louder.
drunk.
Oh, yeah. Every Sunday morning my head is sore. Get out of that bed and open that door. Whiskey, gin, and wine so doggone fine now, honey. Ain't for one more time.
Drunk,
Huh?
drunk,
Huh?
drunk.
I started out to be honest, to play life on the square. But a man can't fool with a golden rule in a crowd that won't play fair. You don't go down with a hard shortfall, you just sort of shuffle along and slowly let go of your moral code till you can't tell right from wrong. I pulled a deal in Arizona with a worked out silver mine. But before they found I'd salted the ground, I had moved on down the line. I was heading straight for the border when the law caught up with me. I spent 6 months in a dirty old pump before they'd set me free. It wasn't long till I was on a freighter off the coast of Mexico, smuggling guns on a midnight run cause my money was getting low. I sank as low as a man can go who walks with an empty purse. I was down and out and busted, just a-drifting from bad to worse. But they say that stars appear by day when you're down in a deep dark pit. My lucky star found me that way when I was about to quit. She came like a miracle in the night and opened my poor blind eyes. I found a new life with a loving wife and I thought the past would die. We were wed down in a border town close to old San Antonio. She was mine to keep for one short week, then in a heartbeat she was gone. For the devil sent his right-hand man, I should have known he would. And he took her life with a long thin knife because she was honest and good. I lost all hope, honor and pride, all but a craving will. To hunt him down, put him in the ground, just kill, kill, kill. I followed his trail for 3 long years to a town away out west. Then I left him there with a vacant stare and a 44 in his chest. Now you see these places on my arm and you ask me what they mean. They were put there by my own 2 hands, my trained nurse, Miss Morphine. You say that's worse than drinking, and I know too well you're right. But at least it keeps away the things that come to haunt me in the night. Now they say they'll give me a year to live if the law don't get me first. A year or a month, it's all the same once you felt the devil's curse. Cause whenever you play a crooked game, whether stakes are large or small, you just can't win, you lose in the end and the dealer gets it all.
This is the story of Bobby Brown. and his childhood sweetheart, Nan. Never a lovelier couple, walking hand in hand, married tonight in the chapel, and their hearts were filled with love. They received the blessings of the Lord above. Happy teenage bride and groom, starting on their honeymoon. Two young hearts together, and a love that should last forever. But it ended much too soon. Better loves, there never were, and they will never be again. A love so good and so wonderful, and such a tragic end. They were in their wedding car and on their honeymoon, but a drunken driver lost control, so it ended much too soon. Happy teenage bride and groom, starting on their honeymoon. Two young hearts together, and a love that should last forever. But it ended much too soon. Yes, it ended much too soon.
On the side of a hill in the state of Tennessee, working in a cotton patch, my daddy left to me. Ain't got no education, ain't never been to school. Everybody calls me a cotton picking fool, and when the morning comes, I'll be in that cotton patch, up and down them rows, dragging that old cotton sack. Saturday morning, gonna take it to the gin, and when my money's all gone, I'll start picking again. I heard Chet Atkins playing, so I sold my gun and dog. Ordered me a guitar from that Sears catalog. I learned 3 chords and took a bus to Nashville, Tennessee. Made my living playing on that grand old Opry. And when the morning comes, I'll be in that cotton patch, up and down them rows, dragging that old cotton sack. Saturday morning, gonna take it to the gin, and when my money's all gone, I'll start picking again. When I finally leave this world and I go to meet my fate, old St. Peter, he'll be waiting at the Golden Gate. I bet $100 bill that I'll be in that batch that has to work 10 acres in a hilly cotton patch. And when the morning comes, I'll be in that cotton patch, up and down them rows, dragging that old cotton sack. Saturday morning, gonna take it to the gin, and when my money's all gone, I'll start picking again.
On my way to the senior prime, saw a crowd all gathered round. see just what it could be. They're lying near the crowd was a girl dressed in a gown. Got out, walked up to see just who it could be. Knelt down by her side, tears came into my eyes. There lies the one I love, the one I always love. Then she said, take this ring of mine. You are my love divine. And as our lips met, I know I can't forget the way that my heart cried, the way it hurt inside. She's gone so far away, my lonely heart must pay. She's gone. She's gone. There lies the one I love, the one I'll always love. If I'd have picked her up on time, her precious love would still be mine. Then my heart begins to cry. It hurts so deep inside. She's gone so far away, my lonely heart must pay. She's gone. She's gone.
The silent sound of a memory woke me from my sleep. The promises my husband made, then never tried to keep. The shadows of the prison bars fall across my bed and send these thoughts a-turning in my head. I took the kids to my mother's home and
eyes. You're gonna wind up like a one-neck man. I just got to put you wise. Yeah, shabba dabba do, shabba dabba dow, shabba dabba pow, wow, wow, wow. Down boy, you better go home, yeah. Down boy, leave her alone, yeah. She got a souped-up convertible just loaded with power. She takes her hands off the wheel, going 90 miles an hour, shouting, down boy, you better catch my eye. Down boy, you better depart. Shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba. Down boy, you better go home, yeah. Down boy, get off of her phone, yeah. She got the $100 lips, she got the $1,000 eyes, she got the gimme, and she lies. Down boy, you better go home, yeah. Down boy, leave her alone, yeah. Shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba, shabba dabba dooba dabba. Down boy, you better get wise, yeah. Down boy, I know you got eyes, yeah. Shabba dabba yes, shabba dabba no, shabba dabba, go, down boy, you better go home, yeah. Down boy, you safe at home, yeah. Well, all she wants to do, she says, is rock and roll, but all she's gonna do is ruin your heart and soul. Down boy, you better go home, down boy, heel on the paper, down boy.
Well, me and my woman decided we would settle down. So we drew out all our savings and we bought a little patch of ground. We thought we'd raise cotton that would blossom into fields of pink. But the rains never came and the cotton had nothing to drink. The streams were dried up and the well was getting awful low. But tears won't make the cotton grow. Well, my little woman worked and sweated till her body got sore. She gave up wearing dresses and she sacrificed a whole lot more. By the time we had the ground plowed and had all the seed in the soil, her gentleness was hardened by doing too much manly toil. The price she had to pay is a debt that I'll always owe. But tears won't make the cotton grow. Well, I woke up this morning and I touched my little woman's head. In a moment I discovered that my little woman was dead. I sat there by her side and held her hand till the sun went down. I made a resting place and I dressed her in her gingham gown. I
I dreamed last night the angels cried for us below. But tears won't make the cotton grow.
Now I've got a problem, it's about to get me down. Every time I try to sing, I feel like a clown. They say I used to sing like a bird, unquote. But lately something strange is happening to my throat. 'Cause my voice keeps breaking, you see.
Yes, my voice is changing on me.
Oh, I feel like a fool and my life is a wreck. 'Cause my voice keeps changing on me. For me, for me. They had a show at school yesterday, and I got up to sing and play. There was a girl that I thought I could know when she heard me sing on the amateur show. But my voice kept changing on me, slipping and sliding on me. Now I can't show my face and my life's a disgrace. 'Cause my voice keeps changing on me. For me.
Here I sit in this cell, doing 20 years of time. I keep thinking how I got here, I'd like to lay it on the line. But I can't forget the feeling I got in every town when the judge's gavel fell and the jailer said, step down, son, step down, take your sentence like a man. You're headed up the river, laugh it off if you can. Don't take your troubles with you, leave them in this town. They won't help you where you're going. Step down, son, step down. State your name, give your age, walk forward to the line, stand up straight, tell the truth, and everything will be fine. But I can't forget the feeling I got in every town when the judge's gavel fell and the jailer said, step down, son, step down, take your sentence like a man. You're headed up the river, laugh it off if you can. Don't take your troubles with you, leave them in this town. They won't help you where you're going. Step down, son, step down, son, step down.
The devil, my conscience, and I had a discussion about you. My conscience convinced me last night to turn around and come back to you. The devil said, why do you stick to one girl? Because I love her, I truly love her. But there's many other girls in this whole world. Yes, but none other like her. Remember when she cheated on you? Yes, but that's all over now. Get even with her, you cheat too. Say maybe I will. But then my conscience said,
Wait a minute, son. Now, conscience, you stay out of this. You'll get revenge, but you won't have no fun. You wait and see. You wait and see. But think of all the time she stood by you. Yes, but who else could she have stood by? Why, many other people need her too. She done me wrong. She done me wrong. Sure, she done you wrong a time or two. Then why shouldn't I get even? You're already even, son. You done her wrong too. Oh, conscience, oh, conscience. So I decided to love you and forget everything. Oh, but the devil, he told me you had lied, you had lied. So now I'm holding you, baby, 'cause the devil lost the battle and the winners are my conscience and I. The devil, my conscience, and I. The devil, my conscience, and I.
City slicker came to court a country girl. He was taller than Lady Clara Blouse with her hair done up in a twirl. He decided to go where the grass was greener and there he'd take refuge from foo-foo powder and hairspray, lipstick and rouge. He found one wearing bibbed overhaul breeches. She was out in the garden hoeing taters and scratching where it itches. She looked so downright natural, her beauty turned his head. When he came a-calling later, her mother said, well, she's out in the smokehouse taking a bath, out in the smokehouse taking a bath. Folks around here, they go first class when they're out in the smokehouse taking a bath. Not a week goes by, we don't bathe, she allowed. We take one whether we need it or not, she pulled her head up proud. With a cake of grandma's lasso that cleans like turpentine. Relaxing in the bathtub, you lose all sense of time. Now you're like me, you can see old City Slick heading back to the big bright city, his feet going lickety-split. He's probably taking a shower this air, washing off that country smell. We're wrong, he married the girl in this song. Now she's fetching water from the well. 'Cause he's out in the smokehouse taking a bath, out in the smokehouse taking a bath. Folks around here, they go first class when they're out in the smokehouse taking a bath.
The bed that I lay on is narrow and cold. There's sickness inside me, tears at my soul, and the devil awaits me. He calls me his son, for he knows I'm cornered and too weak to run. I soon must return to my gutter of thrills, where joy is the needle or a bottle of pills, where a man welcomes misery like an old friend from home that he uses and abuses
till the misery is gone. My mind's filled with torture, my body's in pain, but the needle is warm as it sinks in my vein. Just a matter of seconds, then my mind will be free from the coldness and darkness that dominate me. But my freedom is short-lived, and then I'm alone. I must find the pusher, but my money's all gone. Then the cycle of horror starts over once more. Oh God, let me suffer this misery no
more. Friends, here's a story I want you to listen to. I'm the man that walked to the gallows for a crime I did not do. And down on my knees in a dark dungeon cell, I pleaded for my life. And as I looked up to the bars, I composed this song. And for the love of one girl, I owe my life. And for the American people, I wrote this song, Walking That Last Mile. Walking that last mile, so worry and slow, that leads to the town. From there I don't know. Each step takes a man.
This is the story of a boy and a girl tried to find happiness in an unfriendly world.
Two young lovers running away. They don't care what people say.
They were told they were wrong for each other
by her father, by his mother.
Star-crossed lovers, crossed by fate. They tried to wait, but temptation was too great.
Two young lovers in an old car. They don't care just where they're going,
just so long as it's good and far
from their folks who need some showing.
Star-crossed lovers prayed to heaven above to keep them safe and protect their love.
Hiding all day, driving all night, cold and hungry, holding tight. They look toward heaven to find their star. They never saw the oncoming car.
Star-crossed lovers, fate was unkind. They ran out of money, and they ran out of time.
Two young lovers on their way back, four sad parents dressed in black.
And in heaven two stars shine bright.
Who's to say who's wrong or right?
Star-crossed lovers, fate was unkind.
I shouldn't have done it. I didn't mean to kill her. All I wanted to do was talk to her and tell her. I just come up from the bar downstairs and I find out all they've been saying is true. I just lost my head. I didn't mean to kill her, but I meant to kill him. Mr. High and Mighty himself thinks he can take a man's woman. I'm glad he's dead. The bullet went right through him. And now she's gone. She looks so different somehow. I gotta have a cigarette. Well, it's done now. She'll never cheat on me again. I guess I better get rid of the bodies before the police get here. The police? I never thought of them. I know what I'll do. I'll tell them it was an accident. I'll tell them... No. They'll never believe that. What a mess. I wonder where that bottle is. Yeah. I guess I could run, but where? It wouldn't be no good without her. And she's gone. Well, I might as well get it over with.
Hello, operator. Give me the police. Hello, police. I'd like to report a murder. Ed's place. Yeah, I'll meet you downstairs in the bar.
Just we jumping and the daughters in the weir and the carry on. Just we jumping and the daughters before we break the wall. Just we wiping the calling me into where we both in bed. She can call me any brother like a moon or like a neck, cause she a rich man she can. Dear little mother in the boot and bend, my little mother in the boot and bend, cute little mother in the boot and bend, true little mother in the boot and bend. Yeah, she's waiting in the boot and bend. Yeah, she's waiting till I walk in. Yeah, she's waiting in the boot and bend. Just we jumping and the daughters in the wheel to carry on. Just we jumping before we break the wall. Just we wiping the calling in the wheel and bend. She can call me any brother like a moon or like a neck, cause you're a rich man she can. Little mother in what's been my little missing what's been cute little mother in what's been true little mother in what's been. Yeah, she's waiting what's been my little mother in what's been cute little mother in what's been. Little mother in what's been my little mother in the what's been dear little mother in what's been. Yeah, she's waiting what's been my little mother in what's been. You little mother in the bottom, when the leg dangling, she can call me to me, but in Ben. When the leg dangling, she can call me into me, but in Ben.